A new plan to create safer neighborhoods in Jacksonville is just one signature away. The city council has approved a measure to close internet cafes operating illegally. New at 10, Action News Jack's Amber Kriska is live in Mayport outside of one of those cafes. And Amber, nearly 100 of them will have to close when this is signed.
And this is the list the city gave me of the internet cafes here in Jacksonville. Around 220 that the city knows about. There's more. Now nearly 100 cafes will soon have to close their doors as soon as the mayor signs the bill.
It's kind of difficult to talk about because he was a really sweet guy.
Kimberly isn't a fan of internet cafes after a robbery at one led to her neighbor's death.
He was robbed and murdered because of it.
In January, police say Lawrence Hall robbed this Mayport cafe and then drove into a neighborhood and forced a man into his SUV and took off. About 8 miles away, Hall crashed the stolen SUV into a deputy's car. Kimberly's 84-year-old neighbor died a week later from his injuries.
You've got people coming from out of town. They're doing drugs, prostitution.
Councilman Al Ferrero has been working for a year to get internet cafes out of Jacksonville. He says not all, but many of them draw crime into the city. He tells me nearly 100 internet cafes that do not have a certificate of use are going to be closed immediately. For those with a COU, they will have 6 months to pull out any simulating gambling machines.
The simulated gambling machines, that was actually a draw. It was actually drawing people out from other parts of the state and other different counties.
In 2018, JSO told Action News Jax they received more than 28,000 calls to addresses tied to 100 cafes in the last 5 years.
I think it's nothing but crime.
And the city says it got this idea from another county here in Florida. Is it working? I'll let you know. All new at 11. Reporting live in Mayport, Amber Kriska, Fox 30, Action News Jax.